never heard of a killer? I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
Somebody said, look at LeakYou video. What the fuck is LeakYou? Is it like a site? What's LeakYou? LeakYou. Is it a YouTube channel? Oh, shit. Oh, all right, bet. Here we go.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
One, two, three, four.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Man, it's been a minute since I've been on. But yeah, man, I'm coming through because I want to talk about something that I've been paying attention to. What's up with it, Gloria? Good to see you, babe. Long time. You all. Listen, I want to bring this up because I think it's absolutely ridiculous, insane, all of those sorts of things. But there is a woman on social media, a TikToker actually, who is making a really big stink online. And you all, the world is going to hell in a handbasket. I don't even know if the handbasket, is applicable at this point, but the world is just absolutely going to hell. And we have to talk about this. Now, there's no secret that, there is a whole community of people that are all about, transgender rights, right? And I'm not going to, listen, I'm not here to do he, she's, they, thems, or any of that. And I'm not here to offend that community. But what I do feel, hey, Queen, good to see you. What I do feel is something that is very irresponsible that we need to talk about is these women, these parents that are trying to transition their little small babies who haven't even had a moment to think for themselves, okay? Between that and sports situations, where you've got, a group of women who have practiced and their whole lives to swim, for example. I'll use that example because I've actually talked about it on this channel before. And then you've got a man who, was 500 on the list all the way down, couldn't get in the top, even top 12, will say, who then transitions, then goes and, swims with women and then beats them all out because his body is stronger. Okay. It's very unfair, an extremely unfair practice. But we're not here to talk about sports. We're here to talk about women or even men, parents that have kids and then listen, can I just play this for you and then we'll talk about it a little more here.
So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronouns. I am in the middle of trying to get a doctor's appointment in order to secure some medication to stop the male hormone taking over. Bella is 14 months old and is thriving in her new body. Now she's able to be who she was born to be. Trapped in the wrong body at such a young age has had a massive impact on young Bella's mental health. But with the right medication, we are going to get through it as a family. Just secured a grant as well to help Bella in her transition. So all costs have been covered and it's such a relief. She gets to be who she wants to be. This is all she's wanted for years now. And we couldn't be any more happier.
Yeah. As y'all can see, that video has almost 3 million views. Okay. This lady went from, your typical couple thousand views to hitting 1 million because of this video. And when I tell you this is made a stink
So here is my
all on social media. All you got to do is just look at the comments, right? Now, thoughts on this. How in the world can Bella, okay, Team Bella, save Bella, hashtag save Bella. How do these little small children even, this is not a decision of a child, okay? This is a decision of a parent, a mother, a father, and their wishes. First thing that comes to my mind, did you really want a girl and you had a boy instead? I mean, that's really literally the first thing that comes in my mind, okay? What's up, Leonard? Good to see you. This is becoming normal. People are trying to normalize this, Jafar. How are you? People are trying to normalize the transitioning of little children, their sex, what they were born as. Obviously, okay, can we just take a look again? Now, this user here, this is Laura, and this username is Big Birch 01. Big Birch! Over in the UK over there. And will probably be surprised, maybe even happy that she's being, put on display here tonight. We are definitely putting her up on display. She wants the views. She wants the clicks and the views. Let's give it to her. Okay, let's go on and give it to her. Can we just hear that again? It's not a long video.
Beth. Her name is Bella. Bella. So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronouns. I am in the middle of trying to get a doctor's appointment in order to secure some medication to stop the male hormone taking over. Bella is 14 months old and is thriving in her new body. Now she's able to be who she was born to be. Trapped in the wrong body at such a young age has had a massive impact on young Bella's mental health. But with the right medication, we are going to get through it as a family. Just secured a grant as well to help Bella in her transition. So all costs have been covered and it's such a relief. She gets to be who she wants to be. This is all she's wanted for years now. And we couldn't be any more happier.
Okay, so, all right, off the cuff, okay.
So
she was born a boy. She says that for Bella's, mental health, she's going to transition from being born a boy to a female, okay? You know, any doctor who prescribes to this nonsense should have their license pulled. And, I was going to say shot in the back of the head, but that's probably a little too extreme. What doctor in their right mind would even partake in this nonsense? The comments, okay, the comments are brutal, as they should be. I don't know if this is Munchausen syndrome or if this lady's clout chasing, but I see that Bella here is dressed like a little girl. Okay. She is dressed like a little girl. If she was born a boy, she's dressing her like a little girl. Okay. That was already kind of weird enough. When people, we started seeing like celebrities like Angelina Jolie with her kids, here these kids are walking around 5, 6 years old. They're born female. She's dressing them as males, talking about they're going to transition over. There is so much that happens in life, right? Kids becoming teenagers, kids exploring, their bodies, figuring themselves out. Why throw any more confusion into the damn mix, right? This lady's probably going to end up on the Daily Mail somewhere. I don't know if this is Munchausen, but man, any doctor that would prescribe to this and even prescribe this child any sort of medication or even, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Now, there are laws in place in most places, okay? Especially here in the United States. I can't imagine. I mean, there are teenagers that have transitioned into the other sex, but it's like a lot of paperwork, a lot of psychological, gathering, so to speak. And even I still feel like that's just not enough. I don't think any child should be getting transitioned or have transitioning drugs put into their system. Let them make that decision. When I tell you that I can't agree more with the comments about this lady needing to be absolutely investigated, this is insane. And then she said she got a grant. Who is giving grants and money to people so that they can fuck these kids up, okay, for life? What in the fuck is going on? What's happening, man? I really hope this is a joke. I really, really, really hope this is a joke. I hope for the sake of this child that she is clout chasing, okay? One can only hope. This is child abuse, baby. Any doctor that would prescribe to this is absolutely abusing that child too. Now, she wants people to use the hashtag Team Bella, okay? Well, I got your Team Bella here, all right? But it ain't going to, it's not supporting this nonsense that you're talking about here. And Big Pharma does have an incentive here. The more medication they can sell, put in these pharmacies, getting these people's bodies, the more money they make. Very similar to, the whole OxyContin crisis, right? Now, this is not the only video. Now, Laura here has, she's responded to like all the hate comments that she's been getting. And she claims that Bella has started receiving hormone shots. Can we take a look at this?
Bella's hormone shots.
Let me go back. Hold on.
So it's day one of Bella's hormone shots. She had a shot about an hour ago. She did get a little upset. They are a bit painful, but she's fine now. So it's day one of little Bella's transition. And I just thought I'd keep you all updated, seeing as if you all want to know what's going on. Bella has grew quite a large following from this. Everyone is so supportive
with what we're doing, and I'm very grateful for that. Of course I am. I can already see an improvement in Bella's mental health. Like, she's just so happy now that she can accept herself and the body that she's now going to get, you know. Give it a couple of months and then we'll think about surgery to remove the unwanted parts that Bella doesn't want anymore. So yeah, thank you all for your support and kind words. I appreciate you so much.
Listen, Bella can't
I'd just
talk.
like to say thank you to everyone for all the support I received yesterday. It really was overwhelming. I couldn't believe it. To be honest, I did expect some negative comments.
Is it me?
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone for all the support I received yesterday. It really was overwhelming. I couldn't believe it. To be honest, I did expect some negative comments and there was hardly any. There was so much positivity in the chat and I'm so grateful for that, and Bella is so grateful for that. Because of this, I've decided to start the hashtag Team Bella. So if you want to be in our story and help us raise awareness for Bella's situation, then please do a video with the hashtag Team Bella. I've even had journalists reach out wanting to grab the story, which is just absolutely excellent because it's just pushing it further out there. I couldn't be any more over the moon. Of course, they've offered substantial amounts of money and it will help in Bella's fight. So yeah, all in all, I'd just like to say how grateful I am and how thankful I am that you all understand Bella's message. Thank you again. May God bless every last one of you.
Is it me?
Listen, Bella can't say anything. Bella doesn't have a thought here. This is mom. And obviously mom likes the plastic surgery. She's got the Botox lips, you know, the fake ass, thick ass, you know, eyebrows, you know, the filters. The filters are quite heavy. Okay. You know what, Denala, man, let me add that in the description of. I think I did put this in the. Let me check. I think I did put Save Bella. Yes, I put Save Bella. So, y'all, Team Bella, but right next to that hashtag, make sure you put Save Bella. Hashtag Save Bella. Okay. If you can't, man, I couldn't agree more with this comment by Queen's Throne. If you can't drink alcohol or buy cigarettes, right, till you're 18/21, why in the world would a parent be able to transition a little baby into a whole nother sex? And then she's not even paying for it, right? You heard her when she said, oh, we got the grant, you know, I want to transition my baby and I want the government to pay for it too. You know, the crack that these people are smoking out here is something else. Okay. But yeah, hashtag Save Bella. Because yo, man, Third Eye, you gotta definitely catch the replay on this. Good point. The doctors, on top of the pharmaceuticals that the pharma companies are making, the doctors are making hella cash with these gender reassignment surgeries. Okay? How could you take a little baby, cut off their penis, she called it an unwanted part, and then form a vagina out of that? Man, the pain, the physical pain, the emotional pain, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Then you're going to have to explain why, you know, she's got a vagina, but she can't have kids later on in life. And this little girl can't even, you know, form a intelligent conversation, let alone be a candidate for some sort of gender reassignment surgery. Man, this is child abuse and torture. Absolutely, man. And you're right, Leonard, it's disfiguring this little boy. Okay. She calls her Bella, but Bella was born a boy. Okay. And this seems like more of a want for the mom to claim that her mental health is happy. What doctor gave you the hormones to inject in that little baby to try to change your baby's sex, man? And you'll never be able to reverse those effects, man. Bad Scouse says, nothing is happening. We'll end up saying it was all a joke. Besides, in English, by law, you have to live as the wanted gender before you are even given, you have to have counseling. She's not ill. She's a scam. Looking at her TikTok page, she seems like a bottom feeding type of bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. She seems like a bottom feeding, clout chasing type of bitch. Anything to get some fucking attention. Okay. And on top of this, she's on, social media complaining about child support, talking about she doesn't let the dads see the kids. My God dang. Your youngest one, Bella here, how old is Bella? A year? She said, what, 15, 16 months? My God. And many people feel that way, like, what in the world is going on with this lady? Yeah, it's giving that the mom wanted a girl, okay, and she had a boy, and now she's trying to switch genders of the child. Y'all, how far are we going to go as people? How far are we going to go? And, it's bad enough, again, that we've got teenagers potentially doing this with parental consent. If I was a doctor, I wouldn't do any surgery like this on any human being that didn't make the decision themselves. I would never go, or I would never do a surgery like this based on the decision of other people like mom and dad. Fuck that. It don't get more permanent than cutting off one's penis. I mean, we seriously do need to talk about this, though. This needs to be something just, discussed. And I get it, D&I and being inclusive of everybody, but goddamn, come the fuck on. There comes a point here, right? There comes a point of just rationality. Just rationality, man. Can we just be rational here for a second? Okay. So she says that Bella's had one of her hormone shots. Again, I preface this with saying that we don't know for sure, right, if this lady's being for real or whatever. But since you bring the topic up, Laura, let's talk about it, right?
With criminal connections in the southeast of England.
When the Americans ask what doctor would give my baby hormones. And see, here's the other scary thing. People who can't get these hormones through a doctor would hit the black market, okay? Would hit the black market to get the medication.
Anything but Donald Trump, please. I'm begging you. He'll keep me out of the country. What about the children? Think about the children. Think about poor Bella. She's going through enough at this moment in time. She doesn't need to be extradited. Come on. You don't understand. If he finds out about that video, he'll come knocking on my door. Listen, love, me, you see he comes in tomorrow. And if
Laura should chill out on the filters, That big ass forehead of hers. Okay, that big ass, shiny ass forehead of hers. It's obvious that she has issues with the pawls, the pawpaws of her kids. I mean, it's so evident. Asking for money.
And I use your hand for wipe your ass. Me either up until today. The worst thing about it is all water's been cut off. Can't wrap my life. It's an absolute shambles at minute. Everything's falling to pieces. Fucking hell. And don't even bother jumping in my comments and saying, well, why don't you just go and buy some bog roll? Have you got some money for buy some bog roll? Because I sure as shit got none.
But you got money, right, to go to, get in a car, spend the gas to go to the pharmacy, get the hormone shots, blah, 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 blah. But your water got cut off. I mean, you got the money to get your teeth done, them big old, fat ass lips with the Botox and the fake ass eyelashes and the drawn on eyebrows, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Y'all know what I'm saying. But the people that can't get that medication through a doctor for whatever reason will go to a black market. I mean, there are parents that are fucking sick. And she may really truly believe this, like, her baby's mental health, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, look, she addresses all the filler in her face.
Forever young, I want to be forever young.
Yeah.
Surely you start to realize, actually, I can't nip to the garage in my pajamas anymore.
Y'all, I just don't know. I hope this is a joke. I really do. I really, really do. I hope this is all just a stupid ass joke, but it does bring up a very valid issue and topic that we do need to throw out there. Listen, I'm all for people being them, doing them, making themselves happy. But when you start putting your wishes and impressing your beliefs / et cetera onto other people, including your children, that's just too far. That's where we should be drawing the line. Again, I don't feel like anyone should be transitioning to another sex or having their gender reassigned if they're not actually the ones making that decision. I mean, Laura, you got a big ass forehead, bitch. I'm just saying. God damn. That forehead. You could put the whole palm on this lady's head. I mean, damn, look at that. Your forehead's big as fuck.
In terms of TikTok, I've got a question for you. How many times a day do you change your child's nappy? I'm just wondering because I change mine once in the morning, once at night, regardless of what ends up in there, if you know what I mean. Am I changing it too much? Am I changing it too little? Obviously, cost of living crisis, so
wow,
don't want to be using them too much, and it's not good for the child if you're constantly changing its bum.
Can we chill on the filters, bitch? Can we chill on the filters? Like, so I mean, here we are. How many times a day do you change your kid's nappy? Ooh, wow. Okay. She says she does it twice a day. And I used to change diapers sometimes 10 times a day. So, I mean, this lady's whole mothering is being called into question, y'all. I mean, this, fake tan, fake, smooth skin, big ass forehead. I mean, look at her fucking forehead. That forehead's huge. Lips are big as fuck. Not natural. Looks like she just took a coloring pencil and just drew, like shaved her eye. You can tell that her eyebrows are in there, but she draws really big. She looks like a fucking cartoon in the face, I'm just saying. Can't help but to feel a little contempt for people like this. You can afford them cigarettes, you know. I don't know, man. It's interesting to see, you know, y'all's thoughts on it. But yeah, she's claiming that she's already started giving, you know, Bella hormone shots. And I just want to emphasize that I think that's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And so does Biscuit.
Her name is Bella.
Okay,
Bella.
Biscuit thinks
So
it's
here
fucking
is
crazy
my
too.
Transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronoun. I am in the middle of trying to get a doctor's appointment in order to secure some medication to stop the male hormone taking over. Bella is 14 months old and is thriving in her new body. Now she's able to be who she was born to be. Trapped in the wrong body at such a young age has had a massive impact on young Bella's mental health. But with the right medication, we are going to get through it as a family. Just secured a grant as well to help Bella in her transition. So all costs have been covered and it's such a relief. She gets to be who she wants to be. This is all she's wanted for years now. And we couldn't be any more happier.
Okay, come on! You get this fucking car on, cost you bastards! Look in here. Wait there! Get this fucking done! Right, come on, kids! Let's get on phone to my guy. Get me and pick me up, and we're going home. Let me tell Darren.
You mean Daily Darren?
Yeah, that's the one! Right, wait there a minute.
I'm coming after you!
You fucking looking at your scrap before I found you.
My apologies there. I had a visitor. Sorry about that. I don't know, you all. I just I think this is definitely something worth talking about, you know, and discussing. And before things just get crazy, out of control, blah, 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 man, we as people just really seriously need to check ourselves. You know, I drag the lady because it's fun to drag. You know, she's got a big ass forehead, you know, heavy on the filters, the Botox, the fillers, and, you know, it's fun to drag a little bit. But the topic is really serious, okay? And again, I can't get over this.
So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronoun. I am in the middle of trying to get a doctor's appointment in order to
So ridiculous, right? When you get a chance, definitely look at the comments, okay? Because the comments is where it's at. The comments, man, is where it's at. And yeah. Not Brett the Hitman Hartland. Right? Knee-high boots and a hoodie. Okay. Been watching you for over a year, but never commented before. Oh, thank you, Bad Scouts. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Let me just look at these comments. Underneath the filter is a gallon of Saint Tropez. She's definitely got like some lip injections, and I mean, her eyebrows aren't really like as thick. And her left eyebrow is a little bit over, you know, more towards the nose than the right eyebrow, you know. Symmetry, baby, symmetry. And you know, people they'll draw around the eyebrows and the lips to make them appear a lot bigger, right? You know, bigger lips, bigger eyebrows, big ass motherfucking forehead. So yeah, what's up, Jay Snake? Good to see you. Yeah, I just I was curious what y'all's thoughts was, and I think you guys think this is just as insane and crazy as everybody else. Many people again calling for this woman's children to be, for her to be investigated, for children to be removed, for her to be sterilized. Even I haven't seen that. She has several kids. But again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids here. She wears that same hairstyle all the time too. You know, pulling that and this ribbon that she puts in her hair. I look at the eyebrows though. A lot thinner.
And I'm so sorry cause you let our bridges burn. I said I loved you and I wish I never did.
I don't know, man. Some people too will do anything for attention. And see, here's a real look. Here's the real photo. It's totally different from this, right? You got this filter, and then look at her in real life. Right? Her face doesn't look. It's amazing what makeup can do to people. Makeup can make people, man, look like two totally different people. Without the makeup, with the makeup. I mean, it's amazing sometimes what people can do, with makeup. I like how black her hair is, Her hair is black as hell. But yeah, I just thought this was crazy. But y'all, this isn't the first person that we have seen or heard of, talking this way about kids and, talking about transitioning kids that can't even make a decision for themselves. So you all, hold on. Yeah, I just had to see that real quick. But yeah, listen, before I get up out of here, folks, she looks like Elon Musk. She's trying to look like a typical Essex girl, but failing. If you're English, LOL. Do they have CPS in England is the question. Surely they have to have a CPS, a DCFS, some sort of, organization that looks out for the kids, Just wow. Listen, folks, before I get up out of here, allow me to pay a few bills if you don't mind. Shout out to the LeakYou community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you. Yeah, folks. So they have social services in England. I hope so. I really, really hope so.
And again, you know, this is more so to discuss the actual topic at hand and how just utterly ridiculous things can get unchecked. You know, if we don't check things, things can become unbalanced, if you get what I mean. Okay. She will be on Good Morning Britain by Monday, and she will have social services take the kid on Tuesday. Leonard says she reminds me of that fat transgender from the Misfits show. She's definitely crazy. That, or she's heavily clout chasing, which is highly possible. But listen, she wants the clicks and the views. You know, we'll oblige this one time. You all, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you all. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I hope you guys thaw out. I know there's a lot of snow and, you know, cold air that's been touching down in the United States. So I hope you guys, have a really good rest of your week.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart. Like really, really, really smart like I am.